beautiful people. Let me see if everything goes well here. I think we are live. Welcome to my this week's wonderful video where I want to share with you 5 effective ways to resist food cravings. Now, as a cravings or emotional eating specialist, I always get, of course, the question about how can I overcome cravings? I've tried everything. I've tried this. I've tried a diet. I've tried willpower. I've tried whatever it is, right? And I'm still struggling to overcome my cravings. What can I do? So today I want to share actually my 5 top tips here. I actually came off just literally before getting on this video today with you. I came off an interview I did for my upcoming Food Freedom Festival, where I am interviewing 25 and more experts to help overcome either weight issues, craving, emotional eating issues, or anything related with this. And I just came off with a wonderful expert, Lisa, who shared with us, or with me rather, and obviously when you sign up for the Food Freedom Festival, and please do look out in the next couple of weeks, I will start sharing more details about it. It's going to happen in June. And she shared about hunger, right? How it is important actually to kind of listen to your hunger. So she will share that, and you definitely want to check out the Food Freedom Festival. So look out on social media or in my newsletters when you see a little bit more and I share a little bit more. So what are those 5 tips to overcome food cravings? By the way, my name is Andrea Caprio. I forgot to say that. I guess when you're here around me, and normally it shows my name here in any case, but I'm really passionate about helping people to overcome their emotional eating issues, cravings, weight issues, and any related health issues. So that's kind of my jam. And I've been doing that for many years. I really am passionate about that. So I want to help you with overcoming those food cravings. So number 1 is, when you feel a craving, first of all, get clear what it is. Are you really hungry? So that's a really good idea. But what you can do is actually get physical, right? Maybe go for a walk, or go on the treadmill, or do some jumping jacks, or whatever it is, but spend some time on getting physical, right? Do some exercise, do something, dance, or whatever it is, but just spend that time. And then after that time, listen to your body. Are you still hungry? Do you still have those cravings? Or maybe actually with the increase in your endorphins and the change, of body temperature and so on, most of the time your cravings will be gone. I would say probably 1 in 5 times or so, it's actually that your cravings were just that maybe you were a bit tired, or you were bored or stressed or whatever. And of course the exercise can help you with this, because cravings in the end is, if you are craving food because of something else, then you don't need to eat, right? You can then find that something else to overcome your cravings. And that's really the important part here, is to start listening to your body. And today's interview, funny, we spoke about this again, get a little bit more, listen inside. Are you really hungry, or is it something else? Another thing is, of course, similar to the physical, getting physical, is to distracting yourself, right? Just by finding a couple of seconds even, like normally they say around 90 seconds or so. If you distract yourself and you do something else, most of the time you actually have forgotten that you had those cravings, or you were hungry, what you thought was hunger, right? So you can maybe find, of course, healthy distraction. Instead of thinking about food, you might maybe want to call somebody. You might want maybe read a book. Sorry, I'm about to sneeze here. That's quite funny, sorry. Or maybe just have a nap because maybe you're just tired or so, or even watch a movie or something like that. So find something that you can do instead. Stay away from the kitchen, stay away from the food you have there, or maybe don't go necessarily grocery shopping when you're hungry, right? So these are really tips that help to overcome those cravings. And again, most of the time, once you've done with distracting yourself, you actually realize you don't have the cravings anymore. The next one, and I often mention this and gives me the cue to drink. Guess what it is? Stay hydrated. Of course, very often the body mistakes the hunger cues with thirst cues. So basically the body thinks it's hungry, but in fact it's only thirsty. And most of the time we are more thirsty than hungry, right? The body dehydrates very quickly. Most people, I really realize that with my clients, do not drink enough water, right? So it's really important to make sure that you stay hydrated. And as a first step, if you feel you have cravings, reach for the glass of water, drink a glass of water, wait a little bit, see, do you have still the cravings? And of course, if you still have the cravings, it might be that you're actually hungry, but then go in, have a little bit of whatever you're craving. Don't overdo it though, but have a little bit. Also a good idea is to drink water before your meals and after the meals, not during the meals, by the way. That dilutes your stomach acid, which impacts negatively or can impact negatively your digestion. So you want definitely to drink some water maybe an hour or so before you eat, because that also helps you to be fuller, right? And having the water in your system, right, makes you feel fuller and obviously reduces then the amount of calories that you consume. Number 4 is to have rather a healthy substitute instead of whatever you're craving for. Now the trick there is really that you actually have something ready. Now when we are often craving, we want something now, and cravings is usually a brain thing, right? So it's a mindset thing, an emotional hunger or so. And if we are craving and it takes a long time to do something else, or something healthy or so, by the time obviously the craving is gone, we kind of want always an instant thing. So if you have something ready, and for example you open your fridge, you have a craving, you say, what do I want, and you see there maybe a snack, a healthy snack of hummus with some carrot sticks that are already cut or so, or maybe some small tomatoes or even some fruit in the fridge or so, you can grab that one and eat it. And again, your cravings most of the time will actually be a thing of the past. But if you have, a pizza in front of your fridge or some bread or so, you're probably more likely to take that one. So make it more difficult for the unhealthy food to reach. Ideally, get rid of it, right? And make it easier to get to the healthy food. So that's really a tip, a tip for you going forward. Have always something healthy available. Great things, as I say, are hummus with carrots, vegetables. I really like also like maybe a bite, like for example an egg bite, like an egg muffin or so. Eggs, by the way, is also a healthy snack. You might want to have some nuts. Don't go overboard with them though. So these are little things that you can include in your day-to-day cravings routine. And then the last tip is to eat regular meals. Now, if you are listening to your body on one hand, to listen really when you are really hungry, not cravings hungry, but listen to your body when it's really hungry, and you make sure you eat meals accordingly, then you don't get to the point where you crave too much food and then you're ready to eat anything, right? So it's really important, I find, to have your regular meals, like your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner. Make sure this is in regular times when you normally are hungry. Maybe have a snack if you know that by the time you get to your next meal you get too hungry and you eat too much. So sometimes it's better to have a snack. If you know that you get the cravings each time you come home, because you're so tired and you just grab the bag of chips or the ice cream or whatever it is, right, then it's maybe a good idea to have a meal before that. So have maybe a snack on your way home, or make sure you have enough at lunchtime, right? You include protein, which by the way is a very important thing to overcome your cravings, is make sure have enough fiber and protein, and you want really to have that in your regular meals. go a little bit lower on the carbs, because carbs can lead to more cravings. Okay, that is another conversation, and I've already shared it in the past with you. But you definitely want also to make sure that you have regular balanced meals in terms of your macros. So you want to make sure you have enough protein, fiber, some healthy fat, and not too many carbohydrates if you want to lose weight and if you want to decrease your cravings. Great. My name is Andrea Caprio. I hope this was helpful for you. I want to invite you. There is a link. Oh, I forgot actually to share this. There is a link here in the comments to go to my blog post about giving you the top 5 ways to overcome food cravings. So it gives you a little bit more details, and you can keep it as well. So check out the comments section here and also if you need help or you have any questions, please do feel free to comment and let me know how I can help you. And as always, if you would like to get on a call with me and maybe you want to find out a little bit more, maybe you want it personalized, or you've been really struggling with cravings or so, please do feel free to reach out to me and just send me either a text or in the comments or whatever it is to get help. And I would love to get on a call with you and help you and personalize your food freedom journey so you overcome your cravings and are happier and more balanced. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye bye.